Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this Anno video, I'm going to be showing you how to defeat Voada nice and easily with about 7 infantry units and 4 ships. Super, let's get into it. So here is my main island, Cudslip. I have transformed this entire area into a full town of waders that are all going to be or are already part of my military unit. The workers here provide mainly food opposed to clothing or other materials, so we mainly have fisheries and wheat farms here as the food source. The reason for so many waders here is because it costs 40 waders for 1 unit of infantry, so we need as many houses for them here as possible. I do have a few tier 2 residents mixed into this town as well. So let's head over to my second island. Here we have all the timber and charcoal production. I have the perfect trade route set up between Axby and to send things back to Cudslip. If you're unsure on how to perfect your own trade routes, I'll pop a card in the top corner of this video here to check out my video on the channel of that one. So let's head on over to the third island, going over Cudslip, our first main island. So over here on the third island, we have mostly or all reeds and hemp production for the clothing, again with perfectly set up trade routes to help get all the goods back to the main island of Cudslip. It's perfect. So let's head back over here to Cudslip and let's check out our fleet. So in our ships, we have 1 unit in this one, we have 3 in this one, we don't have any in the front one, and we have 3 in the last one. It doesn't really matter in what order you put them, but we have 7 units total. So with these, you're wanting to recruit 5 auxiliary units and 2 archer units to make up the 7. So we're wanting to select the top objective, destroy Voada's hidden outposts, see where that is. So it's quite far out, so we're going to be sending the troops out over there. So let's head back and get everyone. There we go, send them on their way. I am going to cut out the journey for the video's sake, so I'll see you all in a second. So here we are. So the trick to this one is you're wanting to disembark all of your units and then let the ships do the work. So when the enemies come over, it's the ships that are the ones that are attacking predominantly. Okie dokie, so disembark the troops and then let the enemy come to you. So since this is such a small island as well, the enemy might get a bit close to your team, but it's okay because the ships will be doing a lot of the work and should get quite a lot of shots in as well. So that wasn't so bad for the first island. Let's go ahead and take out this tower. So we do need to be mindful of an ambush, and yes, here we go, we've got one. So what you want to do is you make sure all of your boats are focusing on one enemy at a time, because if you let them do their own thing, they're going to just shoot one boat and a different boat and a different boat, but if you do one at a time, it will take them down much faster. Good stuff. One more. Are you trying to flee or what? Like, get back over here. There we go, that's all sorted. We need to clear out some of the supply fleet anyway, so that's a part of it done. And let's not forget our men. Let's go and pick them up. We don't want to sail off without them. Alrighty, let's have a look and see what island we're going to go to next. This one doesn't seem too far away. This one seems a bit further, so we'll probably go to that first one or the nearer one first. Whee! I feel like SK flashing through the sky. Here we go. So let's get everyone back on the boats. And in everyone's sweet, sweet own time, we will make it to the next nearest island, and I will see you all there. And here we are, arriving. So a bit like the same on the last island, you want to disembark everyone. And that should trigger the enemy to come over, but again we want to keep our troops still and the boats will do most of the damage. Of course, if they do get too close, then naturally our troops will start fighting, which is totally fine because they should be pretty low on health by then. Here we go. Look at some of them retreating as well. What do they think is going to happen? They're not going to make it. Let's go ahead and get this tower as well once everything is done and done. So remember, if you didn't get an ambush the first time, you may get one this time, but following the same method, just getting one ship at a time should do the trick. Fabulous. Let's get everyone embarked back on the ships and head to the next island. Once again, I will see you there. Ah, a mid-journey ambush. Okay, this is possible too. But if we follow the same method as in the first ambush, just focus your energy and your targets on one ship at a time, even if like that one is coming right up in our grill. Ignore it until that one is gone, then go for this one. And then when this one is done, move on to the next one, and so on until they are all done. Don't let your ships attack whoever they want to. Make sure you're controlling who they attack. There we are, that's all of those done and done. And there should only be, yes, one more fleet or ambush to get. And they're usually in and around this area anyways, so it shouldn't be too long before we find them. But on with our journey to the next island anyways. Okie dokie, so more of the same. Disembark all of the troops. Wait for the enemy to come to you, the boats will do all of the work, and then obviously if they get too close, then our troops will go in and fight, but all should be well, we will do this in no time. What the heck, where are the ships going? Where are you guys going? Get back over here! Lady, are you okay? Are we hearing her thoughts? Her mouth is not moving. Oh my goodness. And flashing through the sky, flashing through the sky. Ooh, I did just catch a glimpse of that final fleet there. So we'll get those on the way back over. And let's get everyone back onto the ships again in their own sweet, sweet leisurely time. Oh, a fire in Could Oh no, I'm sure they'll be able to handle it. We'll go and check on that though in a little bit. Oh, the ambush is here. Oh wow, okay, well. Why have I only got 3 ships as well? Oh my goodness, okay. This is bad. We should be good if we just focus one at a time though. Make sure you don't let your ships do their own thing. One at a time, and we should be golden. Let's go ahead and have a look for that 4th ship as well. Where on earth are you? Oh, just having a nice tea break because this is a cute little island, sure. And let's head over to her island, get her all finished off. Done and done. We don't need to worry too much about our ships as well. They will regain health on the way, on the journey over, so they will be fine. While we're passing, let's have a look at our island, because there was a fire, see what damage there was. If there is much or any. Ah, a little bit down here. Okay, well, let's rectify that. Let's get these sorted.
Sheets to rub together. Night wrong with a tunic.
And we have arrived. So first things first, before we disembark, we are going to take out her weapons just on the shore here.
She is under attack.
Time flies, as do we.
And next we want to just let our ships destroy her buildings just here. So it's quite a health bar. It does take a little bit of time before we disembark, we want to get rid of this building here.
Finest. Ready.
So now the main building is gone, they're going to be focusing on the surrounding buildings and get rid of those. They shouldn't take as long as the main building did.
What could you possibly require?
So we're going to disembark just one unit onto the beach. That should trigger the enemy to start coming over. So what we're going to do in a minute, as soon as the enemy gets a bit closer, we're going to get that unit back in the ship, and then we're going to let the ships do all of the hard work, all of the attacking.
She is under attack.
So just a little bit nearer, and then we'll re-embark that unit. There we go. See them start to flee. They're like, oh no, we can't handle this. Ahaha, we tricked you. And let's go ahead and disembark that unit again and watch them start running back. Here they come.
Waiting for your decree.
Where on earth are you guys going? Why are you going over there? How strange. Yeah, bye-bye. Alright, so this next lot, these can shoot from quite far away, so we're going to do the same. Disembark, re-embark, make sure we're getting the ships to do all the work.
Need support.
It is a bit of a small spot. I feel like the ships are glitching a bit. They're struggling to find out where to go. These two ships are having way too much fun. So let's guide them back to the beach.
We advance.
So we'll wait for the enemy to get a little bit nearer. We don't want to lose too much health on our troops, and then we can always re-embark them if they do start to lose too much.
One of our troops is under attack.
Farewell, Nigel. What could you possibly require? Waiting for your decree. Don't mind helping out? Neptune's finest.
So as you can see, it's a lot of the same. Disembark, re-embark, attack with the boats, etc, etc. Oh, there's a ship, as you can see, going off on the top, probably to go and get those enemies that were fleeing. So we'll go ahead and get him back. Bring him back to shore.
What could you possibly require?
So what I'm trying to do now is disembark everybody all together, but I feel because this shore is so small, it really struggles to disembark everyone all at once. But we'll keep trying. Where's the other lot gone? Oh, they're there. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's try doing this one at a time then. Maybe this will work. Ah, there we go. Fabulous. So let's get everyone disembarked this way. Phew, that took longer than it needed to. Okay, let's get everyone on their way. Let's go. Now is a good time to pop in a save if you wish to. I'm going to do so.
Don't mind helping out. Marching.
Okie dokie, so here's the first hurdle. We need to get through this gate just here, so let's send everyone over. I do want to mention a little tip. So the enemies will focus on one unit at a time, and if you feel like their health is getting a bit too low, then what you want to do is you want to send that particular unit, you want to make them start running like from left to right somewhere on the map. I'm sure I'll probably use it at some point later on, and they will keep focusing on that unit. They'll miss because they're running so much. Meanwhile, the rest of our troops are just destroying the gate and not getting hit because the enemy is too focused on the units that we sent running left to right. And if you have less units than I do, then you probably want to start using that method straight away, because in this fight you really can't be affording to have less than 5 units at a time. Excellent job, boys. Now let's move on to the next segment. Okay, so coming up to this next gate, you need to be careful because you will be attacked from 2 different angles. So again, they will focus on just that one unit. So again, keep an eye on their health. And if their health does get too low, then just go ahead with that method we spoke about earlier on. Select that one particular unit and make sure that they are running left to right so that the main troops can be focusing on destroying the gate whilst not getting hit.
One of our troops is under attack.
Great job. So let's keep them moving.
Push hard.
Okay, so coming up to this gate, you do want to be keeping an eye on everyone's health. If anything does get too low, I'd say like low teens, and you want to start making that troop the left and right, the runners, if you will. What the heck's this guy doing? Absolutely zero help to his team. Alright, on to the final stage. So I'm guessing that we're probably going to be using the runner's method here, because we've got a few troops a little bit low, so we're going to keep an eye on everyone to see which troops are losing the most health, and we'll make those the runners. Okie dokie, who is it? Who's losing most health? I think it's you. Okay, we're going to make these the runners, so off they go. Oh, maybe it's not you. Okay, let's get these guys back in, and we'll have a look around again. So hard to see when they're also bundled up. Alright, let's have a look. It's you. Okay, it's these down here, so let's get them on the move. Okie dokie, yeah, sure, we can see the arrows, the attempted arrows flying over at these, so we're just going to keep sending these all around. Meanwhile, our other troops are attacking without being hit. They might get hit by the odd stray arrow, but not anywhere near as much as if they were stood right next to the building.
Warming up. Know the place. Right on.
And there we have it. She is done. No troops lost as well, which is amazing. A nice, easy method on this battle. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments, and if you tried my method on this battle, I'd love to hear from you. And as always, be sure to subscribe, like this video, and I will catch you all in my next video.